of room 400 were already writing their original sentences for the word of the day when Gabrielle walked in late. When Mr. Henley asked why Gabrielle was late, no one believed her absurd excuse. She absurdly spouted off the insanely crazy story about being abducted by aliens beside the library. Her absurd tale, while entertaining, fooled no one. Everyone knew it simply could not be the truth. Hopefully, Gabrielle will avoid such absurd tales in the future and stick with telling nothing but the truth. Give 60 seconds. Context clues. And do it quietly.
Basically, how did you want your students to evolve as people?
Our big goal is to read and write like successful 9th graders. I believe that 9th grade is the foundation for the rest of high school, and that this class, out of all the other classes, every day in their life they're going to be reading and writing. And successful 9th graders demonstrate 3 characteristics: civility, determination, and scholarship. And just to see students embodying those and to celebrate those when I see it. So I wanted students to really take ownership of those and be able to do them
What's something
themselves.
that you learned from Mr. Henley that you're going to keep forever?
The PAL paragraph. There's really one thing, just like one lesson that just really stuck with me, how like to plan your paragraphs and make sure like it's easy, but still like it helps you write because you know how you gonna plan and everything. I think that's one thing I'm always just gonna use from now on when I'm writing is with like a PAL paragraph to build on like how you build your writing. So that's what I'm using.
We're organization because the way he set up our binders, we have 4 tabs in it, and whatever we write, he'll tell us what tab to put it under and what order, and I keep organization with y'all.
Because he shows us how to learn on our own, not just going by what other people say, but knowing stuff out.
I've seen a lot of personal growth with individual children. So I have children that have come such a long way. They'll come up to me and be like, Mr. Henley, like, I really didn't study for this. Like, I'm going to want to retake it. Like, they know when they're going to do well, they take ownership of it. And then when they have those sense, like, Mr. Henley, like, I know I studied for this. Like, I'm going to do better. And I have children that are able to do that now. As a class, they've really taken a hold of civility. My class has become a lot nicer of a place, I guess. Children treat me with a lot of respect. They treat me with a lot more respect. I'm able to have more fun with them that way. So in the beginning of the year, my classes had 38 and 39 children in them, and it was generally, I wouldn't even say controlled chaos, I would just say chaos. Children were stealing things off my desk, I was yelling, children weren't doing their work, they were yelling at me, they were calling me horrible names, and so as I got control of my classroom, now, like, I don't have to yell, I can do my teacher stare, and that will get people in their place. And the children treat each other with more respect. And so they coexist more peacefully. And my kids will tell you that when Mr. Henley's in a good mood, like, the class is more fun. And the way they put me in a good mood is by following the rules and treating each other nicely and doing their work. Today I don't have to yell or scream, and they know that, like, if they come in and do their work, it's going to be a lot more pleasant than me having to fight them to make them do it.
How has our work together in whatever form, so that's like meetings, PD blast, calls, resources, just random pop-ups, impacted your work with students, if at all, and explain that?
I love, first of all, your blast, the Pearls of Wisdom. I love reading those, the beginning ones.
I'm so glad you read them.
I like those. Those inspire me. I actually get material from them. So, like, I use the Frederick Douglass, narrative, whatever. So I use those as materials in my class. You helped me find a summative for compensatory reading, which was really great, that I used to measure mastery. You helped me with not just content, but with management, and you came and observed me and give me feedback.